watch what it does here, because I think it will make a correction here to keep on going down, and if it does that thing, here is what will happen next. So hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're a returning subscriber, of course you should be getting ideas of what will happen next. And if you've seen my video for the first time, this is the daily recording. I try my best to do this every day, where I analyze the market for you, tell you the things to look out for, the moves that the market might make, all the probabilities, and so far so good. It has been pretty much working well. The method I use in trading is wave analysis, and I keep saying this: the market can be predicted, forecasts can be made accurately, and of course money can be made, but it all boils down to you having knowledge, because the knowledge will give you an edge. And wave analysis is the best so far you can use in analyzing the market and be in the more accurate side of things rather than being inaccurate. So this will help probability work more in your favor than when it works less in your favor. And the benefit of using wave analysis as your whole methodology of trading the market is it gives you an edge to minimize your losses, to the barest minimum. So if you'd like to gain the help of using wave analysis to measure or to help you make a better decision in your trading, then you would want to always visit my channel every day. And as you're here, you may want to watch the video to the end. Make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you leave your comments in the comment section. And if there is any instrument at all you want me to analyze for you using wave analysis, of course, just giving you more insights to make you to help you make better trading decisions, you can leave them in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to attend to them all. Again, with that being said, this is all my personal opinion, and this video is for educational purpose, just to help you make better decision in your own style of trading. So with all that being said, let's jump right into the video. So we're starting with gold. Remember, if you watched my video yesterday, I told you gold should break this low, and makes a correction that I would sell. All right, so as you can see, the move happened, it broke the low, it made a correction, and this move. So now here is what I am expecting. I'm expecting a correction here. Now this is one of the options, because I'm going to tell you every option I am expecting right here. Okay, and this is where it gets interesting. So I'm expecting number one option, that this makes a correction here and continues going down. This is number one option. Number two option, mind you that this correction must not take this shape. It mustn't take this shape. Okay, it could take this shape. It could take a shape like this. Okay, it could also take a shape like this. All right, come down, even make another one. Pardon. Even make another one, comes down, maybe, just maybe even make another one, comes down, before we see this. All right, so anyways, this is the second option. Now the third option is that we could see this go up. Oh, pardon. We could see this get out. We could see this go up, make a flag, go up, maybe make another flag, go up, and then comes down. And once we see this changes from a sell setup to a buy setup. Anyways, let me explain. This is where it gets interesting. So generally, this and this doesn't really show us a clear direction of where the market is going. Yeah, it doesn't really show us a clear direction, because the market could end up forming a sell setup to continue this move, or a buy setup to continue this move. So here is where it gets even more interesting. This right here can end up forming a sell setup or end up forming a buy setup. Here is where it forms a sell setup and where it forms a buy setup. Here is what will happen. If it's going to form a sell setup, we're going to see this correct, maybe correct, maybe correct. We're going to see this. And mind you that this correction might even be more complex than this. All right? It might be more complex than that, where you can see this go, comes, goes up, forms a big correction here, goes up, comes down, and even goes up, and even goes up, and we end up with something like this. All right. So, but if we end up with something as big as this, then this again in its entirety becomes most likely a buy setup to continue this move. Now you see how every bit and pieces is connecting to the other. Now let's take it by the simple corrections we can see in the market. So we always start analyzing the market from the simple patterns or simple market structures we can be able to recognize, and then we'll take it one step at a time until it starts getting complex, and then we start figuring out how the complexity will look and when it will end and when the next move will happen. And all these are possible because of wave analysis. So let me show you something, and I think this is turned into an educational video instead of the daily recorded or whatever, where I analyze the market for you guys. But anyways, whichever one it is, here is a thing. I'm looking for this to form a correction because I'm already thinking this is one option, because I think gold is now in this downtrend. So I'm waiting for a correction here to continue. But this can also be that gold is making a bigger correction here to continue the bull run. And if that be the case, we can either see this make this come down and we continue. Okay, but here is another thing. This can also go back up, form a flag, go back up, maybe from another flag, go back up, come here, and if that be the case, then we will get this afterwards. We will get this. And if we get that coming here, then we'll of course get this. And if we get that, of course we're continuing this uptrend. So there are a whole lot of varieties that could happen here, and you can only be able to dictate these things in your trading with wave analysis. Honestly, it is so beautiful when you know wave analysis. Okay, it is so beautiful. So as it stands now, there is no trade set up for you here on gold, unless and only unless you want to have a pending order here, just in case this doesn't correct but does this. Just in case this doesn't correct here but does this instead, and then start making a correction here. Because if it does this, start making a correction here, obviously we are going down, because it will do this, come down some more, and maybe do another one, come down some more, but then afterwards it gives you this, and this becomes a running flat for trend continuation. Again, this is another thing. So like I said, there are a whole lot of things that can happen on the charts, and if you know wave analysis well, you will easily figure these things out. And when you're confused at a particular spot, you just avoid that instrument and wait for things to develop more so you can make better decisions. All right, like I told you from last week that I wouldn't buy gold the more that I'm waiting for this move to start coming. So I didn't buy it as from here. I didn't buy this, so because I thought this would just break the top and turn, so there was no need to buy it. I didn't know it was going to go this far, but that's okay. We're here every day, every week to trade the market, so it doesn't matter if I missed this or not. So here is what will happen. Wait for this to prove to you that it is indeed making a correction. Wait for this. Now it has broken out of this, so this can be the first move into the correction we will have here. So wait for this. It will go up some more from what I am seeing, to go up some more, but don't try to buy this for now. Don't try to buy it. I don't see this going to the top. Even if it wants to go to the top, which means this becomes the first move, so this might be the correction that we'll see. And if for any reason this also goes sharp to the top, then watch it when it comes to this top, because it will turn back and start giving us the main correction in the middle. And if this move coming down ends up becoming more corrective than this and this, then this whole thing will be complex information. Anyways, that's another part. So it gets clearer as we go. Okay, so that's it. So wait for this correction to happen. I don't see this going far, but you can reduce your risk and see how far it goes. At least it might come to this level, or maybe even this level. So just wait for it. If it comes here, start making correction, can take your profit and wait to see if it corrects to go up some more to this level, and then you can reduce your risk again and buy. Or if it turns from here and start making the corrective move. Okay, so keep your eyes on this one. And I think this recording is already going long, more than 10 minutes spent on gold alone, but I believe you learned something. So from the 1 hour, wait for this. So we are having 3 candles here, so the 4th candle might just break out of this and that becomes your buy. Okay, so keep your eyes on that, but I don't see this going this far. And even if it wants to go this far, make sure you're trading with lots of caution. All right, so let's move over to silver. Okay, we can pretty much see that silver might just be forming another correction here, or that we just went up for this. Remember, I told you all the options that can be for silver, but this move is not coming as sharp as I want, so meaning that we could have something like this at the end of the day here and go down some more. So keep your eyes on this. I was looking at it yesterday, so was waiting for this correction to complete. So I have a pending order here, but it ended up going down below, so this was no longer valid. So what you need to do is wait for silver, because I think it might just be doing this. Hopefully it becomes that, or maybe we form another correction here and we go down, making this a running flat. Okay, so we don't know which one it is yet, but we are taking it bit by bit, one after the other, until we begin to see them clearly. But that doesn't mean we can trade it, because we know the possibilities of how these things, or what these things could do. So that's the edge you have in using wave analysis. US oil, so it didn't go up the more, instead it came down. So this was the move that was coming down, so I wanted it to finish whatever it was doing here, possibly go up some more, and then I'll sell it from the top coming. But we didn't get that move, instead it came down, which is okay, because this can also be the end of the running flat, because this move here broke this low, so it's also perfect the way it is if it becomes the running flag we are looking for. But now here is one thing to be skeptical about. On UK oil, this move didn't break this low. It fell short. And on UK oil, I can say this is okay. Let me even show you. Let's go to UK oil. So yeah, you see, so on this UK oil, I can say this has found a running flat here, and we might see this. And if for any reason we see this, then this becomes a 1, this becomes a 2, this becomes a 3, and then we'll get something like this again before we start to come down. Okay, and if we are getting this whole thing in this, then this might just be the correction we're looking at instead of, let me go back, instead of this. So let's take this out for now and leave it here. Take this one out, leave it here. So this might just be the correction we are looking at, because in all these moves, this will be the most corrective if it does whatever it's going to do here. Again, we don't know which one it will do exactly. We only wait to see which one it does. Okay, so but if this forms a correction here, then obviously we're going to trade it to the low. Okay, and this might just be the complete correction. Even at that, this is still corrective, and we might get that. I hope this is making sense. But if it's going to go break the top again, let me give you an impulse, 1 hour impulse, give you a good flag, and you can of course buy. Now the flag must not be like this. Sometimes it gives you something like this, and sometimes it gives you something like this. It does this, does this, does this, something like this, and see go, just like what you have seen here. Okay, and still goes. Anyways, that is it. So as it stands now, again on UK oil and US oil, there is no trade for you. So we're waiting to see what happens here, whether we form a correction or we form an impulse and a flag to go up. We are waiting to see. Likewise, US oil. So that being said, let's go to US 30, where it broke the top and it's making a correction. So we might just see one more move, but be careful as you are buying, because it could go down any moment from now. So be very, very, very careful. Okay, I won't even be buying this. Yeah, I won't be buying this, because this move might not go far. This move might not go far. So I'll wait for an impulse, a flag to sell. That's what I should wait for. NAS 100. So this is the one that looks very, very corrective. Like I told you yesterday, it looks very corrective, and we might just be coming for this move, this one right here. Okay, because we have 1, we have 2, we have 3. So this could be the move coming down. So keep your eyes on this one. All right, keep your eyes on it. And if for any reason this becomes the correction, and we go back up, still keep your eyes on it, because there is a possibility of this happening. All right, so don't rush into the trades, but make sure you get good confirmations before you jump in. So this formed a 1. Let's take this as a 2 and 3. But then if you see this make a correction here, something very corrective, then it will go, come down, go up, complete this, and then start seeing the downside. Anyways, keep your eyes on this. But if it breaks out, forms a correction here, then this becomes a correction on its own. Go break the top, then we're looking forward for that impulse and a correction to go down. Again, keep your eyes on this one. Right, keep your eyes on it. S&P 500. Okay, it seems this one broke the top. Let me see. Did it? Okay, it didn't, but it came close to the top. And then this can also become this. You can see that possibility, right? So this is the impulse, this is the correction, and we'll get this later to continue. Let's keep our eyes on it. Don't rush into the buys, because there may not be much to go to the upper side before we start seeing it turn. Okay, so that is for S&P 500. So let's go to German 30. Okay, so this seems it is coming down already, and it seems this correction is already over, or maybe near completion, because remember we have this sharp pullback. Remember we have this sharp pullback. We got this, we got this, we got this. So this could also be the sharp pullback, and this could end up going to break this top again before we start seeing the downs. Okay, but before you jump into the sales or buy, make sure this makes a correction here for you to continue selling, or that it moves out of this, makes a correction, that is a flag for you to buy. But I wouldn't buy this, there's no need. Okay, I wouldn't buy that. I'll just allow it to go break the top, turn, give me an impulse and a flag, and then I'll sell it. That's it for German 30 or DAX. So UK 100 GBP, and this is where this one gets interesting. It broke out of this top, it is forming a correction. This could break the top once more and fall, or you can see that, right? Or it could go totally up. But right now I think there is a higher chance it will come down. But again, here's the thing, it's almost near the top. It's almost near this top. So if it goes break this top, then that's more than enough for this to complete, and we start having this. So I would advise stay away from where it is right now. Stay away from where it is right now. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you miss this. If you want to buy, allow it to break out of this top and then make another correction. Then you know, okay, we're continuing this move. But from where it is now, I would stay away from the buys, and I will only look forward to an impulse correction to sell. Okay, but again, this will come break this top, and this becomes a standalone correction on its own, where this is the low, and then we'll have a 1, we'll have a 2, we're getting a 3, and after that this comes. So keep your eyes on this one as well. All right, keep your eyes on it. Let's go to Bitcoin. Okay, so it didn't touch the 100k, instead it's coming down. Now the question is, are we just coming down for this? Have we just come down for that, and we're going up to touch the 100k. Maybe we'll go up, touch the 100k, and then come down, or we'll see another correction here, or maybe this even comes down a bit more, and then we'll see. But as long as it's broken this low, to continue selling it, wait for a correction, and then you can sell. Okay, that is it for Bitcoin. So again, there will be no much rush today, and we can always see it lock around here or somewhere around here, and then tomorrow we'll still analyze it and tell you what it's most likely will do. But now, if it's going to go up, of course, wait for this to come up, give you a flag, and you buy. And here where it is right now, it can even give you a flag. But if you're buying this, make sure you're reducing your risk in buying, because it could just break this stop, touching that 100k, and then coming down. So buy with caution. And if you're buying, you can just put your take profit at 100k, so you'll be on a safer side. Okay, because this move can be very sharp, because loads of people are waiting for it to touch 100k, so they dump it on you. So make sure you buy with a lot of caution. All right, make sure you are buying with loads of caution. Ethereum, so we're still getting this correction, and it's not coming down yet. So this might be the one coming down. This, or it might just go up one more before it comes down, but it's looking very, very corrective. So let's go back to it here. It's looking very, very corrective, because we have this, we have this, we have this, we're getting this, it's consolidating here. So this can be this, and then this, and then we'll get something else. So it's, hold on, could this be channeling, could it be channeling out, or even forming an ending diagonal? Could it be? Well, we'll see. I don't want to put them for now. We'll see what it does, but just stay away from Ethereum for now, because it's just in the middle of nowhere. Stay away. BNB. Okay, might end up seeing this coming to complete this and going back up, especially now that it broke out of this stop and forming a correction here. So this might just go up some more. Let's look at the 4 hours. Might go up some more. Then we can see this before we get this. Anyways, keep your eyes on it, and let's do sheep. Most likely might be coming for this, or it does this as it goes back up, where we'll have an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction, an impulse before we get this. Then we can get this move coming up. Okay, and with all of that in here, of course, we're going to get this move back. Keep your eyes, and that will bring us to the end of today's recording. And this is the first recording actually, and hopefully I get to do the second one for you guys. Treat carefully and have a nice day.